Hey there. Okay, so I am here with my good friend Dawn Garrett, who is the community manager at Your Morning Basket Plus, and then Heather Tully, who is my co-author of Gather, Exploring the Wonder, Wisdom, and Worship of Learning at Home. And we have a fun, exciting announcement to make, don't we?
Super exciting, especially for this northern girl.
Yeah, because at your house, it usually snows in January.
It does.
But where are you going this January, Dawn?
I'm going to Florida, but not Disney World.
But not Disney World. No. So we are announcing the first ever retreat, like morning time retreat. We're calling it We Gather Together. And we are going to be gathering together on the beach, Pensacola Beach, in January. Some of you may be going, why? But I looked the other day and like the average temperature in January in Pensacola Beach is like the mid 50s.
Oh, it's gonna be perfect.
That sounds better than what it's going to be in Ohio.
Yeah, and
but I'm not going to pack my sleeveless top.
No, you'll still need a sweater. But the beach in Florida in January, trust me, we have snowbirds come down. We have all of these people come down from up north to go to the beach down here in the winter. So it really, really is going to be a great time. And this is a We Gather Together retreat where we're going to be talking all about morning time. So anybody want to tell us what we're going to be doing?
Well, we're going to do some morning time. We're going to, in my Charlotte Mason world, we call them immersions, where you get immersed in in doing the lesson as if you are a student who's doing the lesson. And so you kind of are observing doing what the teacher is doing, but you're also participating. And so we're going to do some morning time together, which I'm super excited about.
But not too early in the morning because it's a retreat.
No.
Yeah, it is a retreat. Yeah. And so the idea to do a retreat came from, I actually spoke at a beach retreat at this same house. So, and you'll get to come over. We'll have pictures on the website of the house and where we'll be staying and everything. But, Nicole Bailey from Making Family Count ran a beach retreat for moms last, May. And I was one of the speakers at this particular retreat. And it's this beautiful house on Pensacola Beach. And Nicole did such a fabulous job of creating this kind of very restful, relaxing atmosphere for homeschool moms. And I spoke, and Jessica Waldock spoke, and it was just a really great weekend. And then while I was there, I started sending messages to Dawn and Heather saying, I really like this idea. I would love to have some moms come down here and have a morning time retreat. And that's kind of where the idea was born, from this beautiful house that sleeps like 30 people. And it's massive. It's actually two houses joined together with a door in between.
Wow.
So there are 2 kitchens, 2 living rooms, and then a bunch of bedrooms and bathrooms and everything. And so you can get a bunch of people in this house, and it's right there on the beach. You walk out the back deck and you just walk straight down and you're right on the beach. And I thought, wow, it would be fun to have this kind of immersive event for moms. And then we started talking about what we were going to do. And Heather, I think you were the one who said, we really need to hold a morning time for moms.
Yeah, I think we've both been asked, like, what does it look like to be the student, or how do I do it as a mom? And I think when you get to sit in one, it helps you start to see it in your mind, and then you can go home and be part of that, and to bounce ideas off to other moms who are there. Like, what do you do in morning time, and what are the ages of your children, and what's your favorite resource? So getting to chat together also, I think, is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I know that I learned a lot about doing morning time from sitting in on Heather's morning time. 14, 15 years ago.
Okay, that's so much fun. That hadn't even occurred to me until now. That and Heather and I have a podcast. And we'll have to, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll put it in the description and we'll drop it in the little description for this podcast. I did a podcast with Heather about mentoring other moms through morning time, because Heather was Dawn's mentor and she got her started doing it so many years ago. So this is great, because now we get an opportunity to mentor up to 30 more moms, doing morning time. So this is going to be fabulous. Yeah. So I approached Nicole and I said, hey, we want to do this morning time retreat. I'm not so sure that I have all of your gifts. And so Nicole is actually partnering with us on this, because she has run a retreat before. And, the food will be provided. All of the food will be provided. The rooms are just lovely. There are a number of different room options. So if you're like, I would like to bring a girlfriend and we would like to get our own room, we don't want to share a room with anybody, you'll have that option. Or if you're like, I don't want to share a room with anyone, we will have a couple of options for people to stay off house at like a hotel. That was a thing that kind of came up with the last retreat. If there were a couple people who were like, I would really love to come and experience this, but I do not want to share a room with anyone. And so we're going to have that option available for a limited number of folks. And then we also have like the dorm room option available. And there are different price points for all of those rooms. So if you're sharing a room with a bunch of people, it's obviously a different price point than if you get with a friend and you have a room by yourself. So
the pictures that you sent of the house and the room, they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Look very comfortable and inviting. Yeah.
It was a really great place to stay, which brings me to, so we've said we're going to do morning time together. And what else are we going to do? Because that's just the morning.
We have some evening activities planned, and those are still in the works. So the more information's coming, but there'll be some evening, and then there's some downtime, because we do want it to be a retreat. We want it to be refreshing. And so you can participate in some afternoon activities, or maybe you want to take a break and sit on the beach or take a nap. So I love that flexibility, because all moms can, maybe in January after the holidays, I think the timing's perfect. A little bit of refreshment and encouragement before that, February funk happens where we are. School year. So I think it'll be a good mix of, we talked about having things to do, but also having time for refreshment and downtime.
Yeah. Very much so. And I think those evening sessions, those are going to be kind of like, we're going to do some devotional sessions, kind of like some book discussion sessions, but also some practical things as well. So striking that good balance there. And then those afternoon, what we're calling kind of, the optional sessions are the occupations. Who named them occupations?
Charlotte Mason. Afternoon occupations.
Tell me about that, Dawn.
Well, so Charlotte Mason, famously, her schools were only till lunchtime-ish, especially for younger kids. And then they'd have afternoon occupations and handicrafts and nature study and music practices and things that you occupy your time with in the afternoon, or your afternoon occupations. And so that we want to offer you some opportunities to experience some of those.
Awesome. Yeah. So we will have some of those occupations in the afternoon that you can choose to participate in, or you can say, you know what, I really don't have an interest in this one, or I value my time on the beach without my kids, so I'm going to go sit down on the beach and read, or hang out in my room and read a book, or chat with some of the other moms, or something like that. And so we really are going for this kind of luxury, relaxing, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Directed but laid back.
Yes, tailored to you, so you can create the kind of thing that you want. So we will have the morning time in the morning, and we will have the event in the evening, and then we'll have the options in the afternoon. And then of course, meals together. And the meals were great when we were there before. We had snacks in the afternoon, and we had a wonderful dinner each evening. And then there will be some great breakfast options as well. So the food was really, really yummy. And yeah, so that'll be good too. Pensacola Beach is easy to get to. You can drive down there if you're within, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia. Heather's going to drive and she's coming from Georgia. Dawn is probably not going to drive the whole way. Have you decided yet?
I haven't decided yet. I might drive to Heather's and then go from there.
So if you have a stopping place, you can drive from Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is an airport there, and a number of ladies to the last retreat that Nicole did flew in, and they were able to do that. So we are just so looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Never done anything like it, but I'm so stinking excited, and I think it's going to be a massively fun, good time.
Fun, and I think it's going to be refreshing. Like I'm just excited just to have that time with other mamas, and we cook. So
Pam will probably make me make my bed though.
I tell you what, I won't come into your room. So
okay.
I just won't come in your room at all. And then I won't know if your bed's been made or not. So I'm staying out of everybody's room. My bed will be made, but, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Well,
you can wear your PJs to breakfast. We won't tell you.
Oh, totally.
You can wear your PJs to morning time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I will probably not, but but you can if you want to. You totally can wear your PJs to morning time and definitely be relaxed for the evening session. And I think that's the big thing is we all just get to hang out together. And so we'll have the more formal sessions, but in between the formal sessions, if you've ever wanted a chance to pick the brain of a mom who has 10 kids and who's been doing morning time for what now, Heather, 20 something years?
19 years. Is that right?
Yeah.
Probably,
19. Yeah. This is your opportunity. Heather will be there so you can pick her brain. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be great to hang out together. So
yes.
Yeah. So much so. All right. So if you are interested in the retreat, come on over to pambarnhill.com/retreat, and we will have all the information for you there so you can get all the details, get signed up, save your spot, save your room, go ahead and start sending hints to your husband that this is what you want for Christmas. Those kinds of things. And yeah, we cannot wait to see you when we gather together on the beach in January.
It can be great.
Yeah.
So fun.
Okay.